It's a road game for the Knicks, and they're facing an interconference foe today. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined as always by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Now let's check out the State Farm starting lineups. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Tyson Chandler.
You know, Chandler is such a defensive presence inside. He's athletic. He's 7'1". He can cover ground. He can guard pick and roll. He can also close you out and block your shot at the rim. And he's also a very efficient offensive player as well. So Chandler, a big-time talent.
Yeah, he really is. He's a high-effort guy, too, especially on the glass. I mean, he stays around the rim, and he gets some of the most emphatic putbacks and alley-oops you'll ever see.
With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans. This has been a tough stretch of games for them, fellas, losing their last 4.
You know, sometimes during the season, Kevin, as long as it is, teams just go through a blasé period, and that's basically what's happening here. We can't put our fingers on any one or two things. They're just not getting it done.
Yeah, and what it looks like to me, Clark, is they just don't appear to have any energy. It's just not a team that seems to be enjoying what they're doing out on the floor right now. So they've got to just put together a couple of nice games and get things rolling. And that's a nice way for his team to get started.
Yeah, really nice start for his team to get out in front here.
Here's Nash. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Kobe with the bucket.
Slick play right there. He's so resourceful with the ball in his hands. Well, one of the big advantages for the Knicks is that you know they'll always have money to spend. This is one of the most lucrative organizations in the entire NBA. They've never been afraid of spending a lot on salary in the past, and even with the new collective bargaining agreement rules, I would expect to see the Knicks well into the luxury tax.
Here's Kobe, following the score by New York. Kobe gets a screen from Howard. Kobe kicks to Howard. And the pass to Clark. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 4 to shoot. Fades and shoots. Kobe misses. Knicks, one of the most storied franchises as well, Steve, as you're talking about New York. Even with the Nets coming into town, into Brooklyn, you would think the Knicks, all that great history, Clark, will help them continue to recruit free agents.
Yeah, no question about it. New York is a special place, and it is in the landscape of NBA basketball. It's always going to be a hot destination for free agents. It's a place where guys want to play and want to be, not just for the basketball, but for what New York offers, and that's an advantage for the organization.
Here's Kidd. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. The dish now to Melo. Easy shot, and a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day. Well, we know about Jason Kidd. He's always been a very unique player offensively. A guy who wants to get his teammates involved, but he himself has evolved into a very good three-point shooter. Kind of a spot-up guy. But he'll still post you up in transition if he has an advantage.
And here is Kidd, following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. 6 to shoot. Kobe with the steal. Nash with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's world peace. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And going back to Jason Kidd, not a big score.
No, he's not. He's a guy who's a willing passer, and he's a pass first, pass second, pass third kind of guy.
Chandler kicks to Anthony. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. I mean, a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or two to really get his motor running. And suddenly, he becomes almost impossible to handle.
And his focus when he's shooting, really impressive. I mean, he doesn't get routed, very composed. Even when the defense is right on top of him, he's still able to knock down shots.
Gets it to go.
I'm sure they'd like to get more shots like that one.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And if there was an aspect of the game that jumped out at me, guys, it was the rebounding. There was a huge difference in the effort both teams were making on the glass.
Well, they got pushed around all game long, and when that happens, you're going to get out-rebounded.
And Doris Burke spoke with Mike Woodson. Doris?
It's been one win for each side through their first 2 meetings of the year, but Coach thinks he found the difference between the results. I asked him how he would get the upper hand against the Lakers, and he said he was really going to try and collapse down and make them beat them by shooting over the top. A risky move against a team with Nash and Kobe on the roster.
And thank you, Doris. Lonnie Brewer's checked in for New York.
Yeah, that's very uncharacteristic for him to miss that shot with such little defensive pressure.
Nash comes with the double team. Smith for three. Rebounded by Howard. The Lakers trail. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
And you guys remember that game. They got to the free throw line repeatedly with their aggressive play. And getting all those easy points at the foul line was the difference.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
And Kevin, they overcame a very poor shooting night to win that game. You know, you're not going to be able to win very often with a percentage as low as theirs.
Yeah, no beauty or style points in that game, but they did hit the big shots when they needed to.
Here's Nash after Amari Stoudemire's bucket to stop the run. Indeed, Nash drops it in.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Goes for the alley-oop. And a jam by J.R. Smith.
I don't think it's possible to make a better pass than that, guys.
And he finished so well, Clark, too. Not too shabby on that jam.
Not bad at all.
And it takes perfect timing to pull off that alley-oop, but these two guys seem to have that synergy between each other.
Left side, Kobe. Over Smith. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Knicks lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
This Saturday, Marcin Gortat and the Phoenix Suns go up against Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. Don't miss out.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Lakers right now, Antoine Jamison out there with Jody Meeks. Then it's Darius Morris. Then it's Duhan. And it's Sacramento at the center. Meeks, good.
Well, another uncontested three there. They got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open threes.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open three-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up one, but you start giving three-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Now, here is Morris, covered by Smith. Now, here is Morris. Here's Jamison. Chance there to take the lead, missing. The Knicks with the lead.
Anton Jamison, one of the most versatile scoring forwards in the game. He can hurt you in a number of ways. He can make the long-range shot, but it's that unique array of flip shots and floaters around the basket that sets him apart. You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Free throw, Chandler.
And, you know, guys, going back to Jamison, they say as a child his dad accidentally set up the rim at 11 feet, and that may have something to do with his soft touch on those in-between shots. He's really got a unique talent for being able to finish a variety of ways over bigger defenders from anywhere from right at the rim all the way out to 17 or 18 feet.
And here's Kobe. 5 points in the game. Kicks to Duhan. Takes a three. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Duhan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. He dishes it to Nova. Wide open. And that's good for 2.
What a year Novak had last season with the Knicks. Kevin, one of the best spot-up shooters in the game, has bounced around the league for a while, but finally got a chance to play in New York. And boy, did he make the most of it.
Yeah, that shooting stroke is really his meal ticket. Tremendously accurate from long range. And yes, sir, that one drops. And it's 7 points for Kobe Bryant. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Stoudemire powers down the dunk.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
That's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
And let's go quickly to the 2K leaderboard to see the ratings of the best passing two guards in basketball. Third is Kobe Bryant.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. They can really all create their own shot, but they're superb setup men as well.
You know, I enjoy seeing that mindset in the shooting guard where basically he's saying, I'm going to attack at all times, but if it's not there for me, I can throw it out.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
The Knicks leading by 4. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped them get right to the rim.
Here's Nash, true on the 14-footer. Nash has got his second basket. The Knicks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
You know, guys, I think what makes Steve Nash amazing is we know he's one of the great passers in the history of the NBA. He might be the best shooter of all time. When you look at the numbers, that would be the case. And you don't normally say that about a guy who's a pure point guard.
And the Lakers with some changes. Sacre comes in for Dwight Howard. And Darius Morris subs in for Chris Duhon. Dishes it to Melo. Rebound by Jamison. And one thing I think that bears emphasizing with Steve Nash is what a force he is offensively. You know, Clark, sometimes we get locked into just scoring, but Nash, between his shooting and his passing, really lifts the entire offense.
Well, he controls the flow of a team offensively too, Steve, and I think sometimes that's overlooked. You know, you look at points and assists, how your team paces and plays offensively is usually due to the point guard.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Shoots from 12. Gets it to go. Anthony's got 11 points. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Nash. And another basket for the Lakers.
He's gotten his legs underneath him because he's having a heck of a quarter.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Smith outside. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Steve Nash pulls it in.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Back to Jamison. Outside world peace. Pass to Nash. And Nash gets double teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jamison with the basket on the assist by Nash. Jamison's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's his first 3-pointer, so maybe that one will get him started.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Howard. Looking for his first bucket of the game. For 3, Kobe. No good.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 1.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, I'm Damon Bruce. A great game going on out at Staples Center. The Lakers are going all out to stay in it. They're playing hungry. Why wouldn't they be? They've lost their last 4 games in a row. Steve Nash getting it done early. He's got 8 points and he's made some key plays in the assist department. And now you can show the whole world how much you know about the NBA with today's Pick and Win. And that'll be it for us here. Thanks so much for joining me. Now it's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We hope to see you around next time.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Melo having a terrific game. He has 11 points, and he's gotten a three-pointer to fall for him, too.
Yeah, he's no one-dimensional player, Clark. He can do damage in several ways, including from long range.
So with Stoudemire sitting on the bench, here's who Mike Woodson's going with. Up front, it's Carmelo Anthony and Tyson Chandler. Jason Kidd is out there with White.
You know, I really felt Tyson Chandler was one of the keys to that Mavericks title run in 2011. He was the best defender on the team, really kind of changed the culture defensively for a Dallas team that was perennially an offensive-minded club. So he was just a huge factor in that title. Yeah, when he gets on a roll, it's pretty much over. He can get into that zone where he's knocking down perimeter shots, using that speed and the size and the footwork to get anywhere he wants on the court. And when he gets to his spot, if he's knocking his shot down, forget it.
You know, and some guys may get on the roll and then lose focus, but that's not the case with Kobe. I mean, he may miss a few. You might try to call a timeout, but his aggressive mindset is always such that he's going to keep coming at you. And that's how a guy like him can end up with 81 points in a game.
When you talk about Chandler's impact on the champion Mavericks team, they also really raved about, you know, his incredible positive impact, Clark, in the locker room as well.
Hardworking, passionate. He brings a positive vibe and energy to what you're trying to do on the court as a team.
Nash with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Out to Nash. Over Kidd. That's good for Nash on the assist by Howard. And now it's a 3-point Laker lead. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And that one falls for White. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Backing down is Bryant. Gives him the lead pass. And now the Knicks on the break. Kidd with the ball. Copeland. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Kobe. Right side, Kobe. Wide on him. Kobe kicks to world peace. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Anthony drives in. Baseline jumper. And the jumper falls for him. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
I tell you what, I can't argue with the result, but a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
Nash kicks to Kobe. From deep. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 4 assists now tonight.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
New York calls timeout.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Some changes for the Lakers. Sacre, he's checked in for Howard. Jamison comes in for Meta World Peace. And Darius Morris subs in for Steve Nash. Smith outside. He passes to Carmelo. That's good. Anthony's got 17.
Well, Carmelo Anthony might be the best scorer in the league in terms of just pure skill and talent. He can do it all. He can shoot threes. He can pull up mid-range shots. He can get all the way to the rim. He gets to the foul line. One-on-one, he's almost impossible to deal with.
Novak, the pass to Smith. Shoots from the corner. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And we have seen the intensity pick up big time here in the second half.
Well, you can feel the desire from both teams that they really want to win this one.
Jamison with a screen on Smith. Kobe against Smith. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. And for Carmelo Anthony, Steve, you talked about him as a one-on-one scorer. Clark, you played small forward. How would you try to slow him down?
Well, it's difficult defensively. I think you'd have to attack him at his defensive end. Make him work. Try to have him use energy dealing with you, pounding, banging. Go at him and try to take some of the starch out of his offensive shirt.
Kobe with it. Now Anthony defending.
You know, when you think about the history of the Lakers, obviously some phenomenal talent, Jerry West, Magic Johnson. You know, you can talk about the big fella with the sky hook, but Kobe Bryant, I mean, you could make the argument that he is the greatest Laker of all time. Think about that.
Wow. The free throw drops for Kobe. Some changes for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Sacre. World Peace comes in for Earl Clark. And it's Juhan in for Darius Morris.
Always someone you love having at the line.
The Knicks leading by 5. Outside Kidd. Feeds it to Melo. Stoudemire setting the pick for Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. Here's Copeland. Rebound by Antoine Jamison. Big thought there, Steve, on Kobe Bryant. I tend to agree. Potentially the greatest Laker of all time. Clark, what do you see it?
Well, I'd have to put him right there at the top of the heap. I mean, they've had such a storied history of great players. But Kobe would be, in my mind, at the top of the list. You know, as tight as this game is, you have to like their chances the way they've been rebounding.
They have a pretty good margin in that department, so they've got to continue to hit the boards hard, and it'll pay off for them in the end.
He's covered by Kidd. Kobe dishes to Duhan. And it's blocked by Kidd. Here's Howard. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Knicks lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Next Wednesday, LeBron James and the Miami Heat go on the road to battle the Brooklyn Nets. An Eastern Conference showdown. Hoops action.
As the fourth quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke to find out who's had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Knicks put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. They wanted to come out and set the tone early, and did they ever accomplish it? It's been their game ever since, and they show no signs of giving it away.
All right, Doris, thanks. And the run Doris mentioned, guys, that was really a huge game changer here.
No question, Kevin. Probably the pivotal moment in the game so far, and I thought that really set the tone.
You know, one of the things that was interesting to me is you could see the body language of both teams change at that point. Obviously in different directions. Confident and assured on one side and a bit of chin in your chest on the other side.
So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Darius Morris is out there with Nash. Then it's Earl Clark. Then there's World Peace. And it's Sacre at the center, filling out the middle. To take the lead, the shot no good. The Knicks with the lead. That's a 2 from Smith. Steve Nash pulls it in. There's the triple. Smith missing again. The Lakers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. To the middle, deflects the pass. And now the Knicks on the break. Inside. Rebound by Meta World Peace.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
And Nash, here we go. To tie it up. And it's rejected. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Here's what the schedule says for the New York Knicks and what it looks like. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And some changes here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Sacre. Jamison comes in for Meta World Peace. And Kobe is subbed in for Darius Morris. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for the Knicks. Kidd comes in for J.R. Smith. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike D'Antoni was discussing with his players. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And they double up Kidd. The drive by Anthony over Howard. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. That free throw good from Anthony. Meta World Peace, he's checked in for Earl Clark. White, he's checked in for New York. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, he could have done a little better on that trip to the foul line, but he was able to tie this game up.
Nash kicks to World Peace. Back to Nash. Now the feed to Howard. Gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Man, they are both lighting it up here.
Exciting basketball, Steve. I mean, it's been back and forth. Each side dropping in points every chance they get.
Here's Chandler. New York, no good that time either. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. He feeds it to Kobe.
He's definitely showing some real sweet dunking skills here.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. What a play.
Yeah, that was spectacular.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Kidd is doubled. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And White kicks to Kidd. Fires from deep.
How about the activity defensively? We did not see that in the first half.
New York, no good that time either. Passes it to Kobe. They double team Kobe. Here's World Peace. And hammered down the jam.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, but he pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
That was embarrassing.
And that one's good.
They got the ball into the ideal position, and he didn't flub the finish that time, guys.
Kobe, that's for 2. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
White the pass to Carmelo. And White kicks to Kidd. Again, Kidd missing. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. World Peace dishes to Jamison. Off target with his 3.
Boy, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
Kidd kicks to Anthony. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
foul line as usual. You can always bank on him in these situations.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Nash gets to Kobe. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jamison, no luck. The Knicks shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. He kicks to White. The pass to Carmelo. Some nice passing by New York here. It's good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Huge bucket.
They don't get much bigger than that, Steve.
Outside, Kobe. Right side, Kobe. Outside, Jamison. Count it!
Boy, they answered that three-pointer right back.
Raining threes in here now, boys.
New York calls timeout. How's your thoughts?
They need a quick three here. It's a tough shot. The odds are against them, but anything's possible.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
I got a million ways to get it. Choose one.
Choose one.
Hey, bring it back. Now double your money and make it stack. I'm on to the next